Each year, thousands of rabbits are purchased as Easter presents by parents who mean well but don't understand the commitment owning a rabbit requires. Once the festivities end, what happens when reality sets in? According to the Huffington Post, 80% of rabbits up for adoption are surrendered by parents who purchased the rabbit as an Easter present. Some owners choose to abandon their rabbits outside, forcing it to fend for itself. Most released into the wild don't survive more than 3 days. They don't have the skills necessary to fend for themselves. Some dart into streets and are hit by passing vehicles. Others die from malnourishment or disease. Meet Elsa and Emery, my two rabbits. Neither bunny weighs more than 4 pounds. Both have been very lucky. Elsa is a rescue bunny caught as a stray from St. Paul. She was malnourished, scared, and let loose by her owner, who I can only assume thought he was doing a good job by letting her run free. Emery had a much different upbringing. He was the product of a breeder who was shut down. He's the runt of the litter, significantly smaller than his siblings, only about 2 pounds when we brought him home. As you can see, the markings on both rabbits make them easy target for predators. Their stark colors make it difficult to blend in. Rabbits are commonly believed to be good starter animals, similar to a hamster or a gerbil. Actually, they require special care to ensure their safety and yours. When parents adopt the animals, they don't realize the commitment and care necessary. Handling, housing, grooming, bunny proofing, rabbits require a lot of extra attention. A common misconception about rabbits is that they've got short lifespans. Actually, they live about 10 to 12 years. That all depends on the type of care it receives. While buying a bunny for a child may seem like a good idea, what happens when the child grows up and has left the house? The parents are the ones that are left dealing with the bunny. Rabbits by nature are very skittish. They're prey, so they startle easily. One wrong move while holding this little guy, and you'll be left feeling the wrath of his chompers. Just ask my husband, who's had the fortune of having a rabbit hanging by his wrist. Small children should avoid holding rabbits. Their bones are incredibly fragile, especially their backbone. If the rabbit is not being held in the appropriate manner, it could struggle to escape, which would cause it to break its back. Rabbits should be held snugly against your chest, supporting its legs. Please don't hold your rabbit like this. It's not very nice. There are several common ailments for pet rabbits, so preventative care is necessary. Just as you take a dog or a cat for a checkup, you'll need to do the same with your bunny. One key difference is that vets who treat rabbits are considered specialized. This means that those visits got a whole lot more expensive. To prevent some of those expensive visits, proper grooming is key. Rabbits shed about every 3 months. They ingest the hair while they're grooming themselves, which causes blockages, and those can be life-threatening. Rabbits should be brushed about weekly so those blockages can be prevented. If you notice your rabbit grooming himself in front of you, that means he trusts you. Even though this little guy here looks cute, rabbits can go into shock while being bathed. Baths are a stressful ordeal for rabbits, so try and stay away from it. They're quick to become hypothermic due to a higher body temperature. Got a dirty bunny? Your best bet is to spot clean when necessary. The next thing to consider is where you're going to house your bunny. Rabbits really shouldn't be housed outdoors. Even if you're not interacting with your rabbit, an indoor rabbit sees you, hears you, and knows that you're home. Hutches don't afford that luxury. Also, harsh weather conditions keep outdoor rabbits decrease their lifespan 2 to 3 years. It's okay to start out with a cage like this, just be careful of the wire bottom. It can cause sore feet, so you'll want to make sure you leave a mat down. With a cage this size, it's important that you make sure you let your rabbit out to play 2 to 3 hours a day. Just let them run around before and after work and you're set. If you really want to get fancy, you can build your rabbit a knit cage, no relation to the actor. They're made from metal grins fastened with zip ties. You can use these to build a multi-level cage for your rabbit so it can move and jump around throughout the day. These are better to have if you're only able to let your rabbit run around for an hour or so daily. You can also choose to let your rabbit roam the house. To do this, it takes a lot of planning and work. Proper bunny proofing is definitely key. These guys love to chew things, particularly power cords. Just do a Google search for bunny proofing ideas and you'll be sure to find inexpensive ideas to keep both your rabbits and your possessions safe. If your bunny's chewing power cords, perhaps showing him the rabbit food pyramid will help. No? Alright, well, for your reference, rabbits should be given unlimited hay with other foods mixed in appropriately. Timothy hay is most common, orchard grass is more expensive, but better for those in your family who may have dust or hay allergies. Giving your bunny leafy greens and vegetables are a great idea. You can add fruit to their diet, just be careful. Fruits with small seeds can pose choking hazards. Also, fruits are sweet and have natural sugars, so you'll want to use it as a treat. Pellets can be used almost as a supplement for your rabbit's diet. They can be high in protein, but that can also cause obesity. The last thing you'll need to consider is toys for your rabbit. Rabbits can be like small children. Leave them bored in a room for too long and things can get destructive. Ration the toys you give to your rabbit at one time and save the others for later, making sure you rotate them through periodically. Like children, they get bored of the toys they have. All of this information have you thinking maybe a rabbit isn't the best choice? Since 2002, the Make Mine Chocolate campaign has educated parents on the real commitment owning a rabbit takes in an effort to prevent the adoption and surrender of rabbits annually. The campaign uses pins of chocolate bunnies as conversation starters. This year, if you or your friends are thinking of buying a bunny for Easter, research before buying. If you're unsure you can dedicate the resources, make the better choice. Make yours chocolate. If you'd like more information on the Make Mine Chocolate campaign, visit www.makeminechocolate.org.